You guys, and welcome to American Culture. So today I'm going to talk to you about how to switch from a want-based reality to a need-based reality and why it's important for it to be need-based, because that's God's way. I'm going to try to keep this short and simple because my head was all over the place when I had this little epiphany. But the other day I was watching YouTube and I saw this young man and he was speaking about the Lord, and I said, oh my gosh, I need that. And suddenly I felt in my heart that I could have it. Now, don't get me wrong, you guys. It had nothing to do with his aesthetic, even though I do have a thing for beard. So it was really the way that he was speaking. And he could speak life into me. And I was encouraged and I was enthused and all these other things. And suddenly it clicked to me. God provides your needs. And so you need to ask for what you need. By this point in my life, I'm prophetic. I know things, I see things, I can say stuff. God speaks to me. But it hadn't really occurred to me that he speaks to me more and gives more to me when I'm actually asking for something that I need. So I was like, okay, God, what's going on here? And he told me, Alicia, you're living a life based off of wants, as opposed to examining yourself and knowing what you need. And the reason why is because our wants are tied to burdens. We want certain things because we think that having this is going to bring some type of relief. Now, I'll fast forward to my whole job thing, you guys. I got a whole nother life going on that I don't speak about to other people. And ever so often I wonder, why am I still employed? It's not like I don't like what I do or love what I do. I literally love what I do, but it's the monotony and me feeling as though I'm not really going to progress in purpose by being here. And God responded to me. He said, you go to work because you want to. And I have, you guys, I couldn't argue with that. You see, like I said, our wants are usually tied to providing some type of relief to a burden. But what we need, most of us say, I need this because we know it's going to cause some type of progress. I don't go to work because I need to. I don't. I go to work because I want to, because I have decided that I have this burden of this bill or whatever else in order to take care of, or maybe it's my singleness, who knows? But I know that it is not a need to do that. And so God is challenging me to have use my love recklessly, and not in this is going to do horrible things and make things troublesome, but use my love so that it wrecks anything that isn't meant to progress me, and to have basically radical faith and step out on that. I knew that I was getting out of this country. I said that by July the 31st. There are other people who understand why I have said that, and I mean it. But I always thought that it was kind of linked to somebody else's decision, but it's not. It's really my own. It's because it's time for me to step out radically on faith. As I say that, you guys, I can see the principalities of darkness trying to work against it. But again, I know that God is in control of this situation, and I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do, and I'm going to end up where I need to end up. God was letting me know, after going through all that stuff with my family and just being like, you know what, you guys, I'm done here. I really don't care how you see me. I don't care what you think. I'm out of here. I'm not going to be the scapegoat anymore. Like I said, it was a release when I undid that bondage, but I hadn't felt the relief of being unburdened. And the relief comes when you realize that you are in the promised land, and it's not some house, some car, some boat. It is just you being loved for being you where you are. And so I'm going to spend the next few days, weeks really asking God what I need to fully move myself, not just mentally, but physically into my promised land, because I need to be there in order to progress further in my purpose. So yeah, you guys, there are a lot of things that we do that are purely based off of wants, because we give ourselves all these burdens that we think we have to tend to. And the more that you tend to the burden of things, the more you're not going to be able to tend to the gifts that God gives you, because you're either focusing on using your gifts or remedying or avoiding your burdens. So you're either looking for what you want or looking or asking for what you need, and God provides needs to progress the purpose. So that's what I'm doing, and that's how I came to that conclusion. Have a blessed day, you guys.